Hello, my name is Faisal Khan. I'm a banking and a payment consultant. One question everyone asks, why do we record our telephone calls? Well, if you're on a conference call with me or a Skype call, WhatsApp, etc., the call is recorded. Why do we record the call? Well, there are various reasons for it. Number one, first, for a legal reference. Because we are dispensing semi or quasi legal advice, I want to make sure that I have covered my ass. And tomorrow, if I want to go back to my notes and I want to, my memory is not as good as it is, so I can obviously go back and take notes from the calls. My team and I, we regularly review the call. We get so many leads a day. We do sometimes 15, 20 calls a day. And imagine, someone calls you back after 4.5 weeks and says, hey, we talked about this. So now we can go and refer to the call and, sort of get up to date, etc. But it's mostly for a legal reason. We want to make sure that whatever we are telling the person is accurate, is good, is proper. We're not breaking any laws. And more importantly, what they are telling us is also the same. We record our calls because that's the way we operate. It's like taking notes. You can't go to a meeting and say, well, why are you taking notes? Well, that's my prerogative. If we take notes, you can't stop me from taking notes. If you don't agree to that, then obviously we won't have the meeting or the call. So we record our calls because we do it for legal purposes. We do it for record keeping purposes. We do it for referring back to it and saying, okay, these are the equivalent voice notes for us. So we always go back and the team can go back and say, okay, what was discussed on the call? What was the solution promised? And as I said, our memory is not as good as it is, which is why we record the call. I hope that answers the question. As always, if you have a question or a comment, there's a contact form in the description below, and also there's a WhatsApp number. Feel free to reach out and be happy to respond. Till next time, Faisal Khan signing off.